This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set up. Ready?
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45 yards. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Got it. Ready? Go! Cougar 19. Go!
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
35-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Watch out.
Now give on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 49ers' 11-yard line.
Back. 70 Lions.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
A run on first and goal. Oh, a loose football. The Niners have got it. He works free, right side. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49.
First down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air now, second down, and here is Rourke. That's taken in, and it's dropped by Hunter. And he will score! Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Rams, nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to
Here's
kick off.
McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready? 68. Go, Riggs. Go.
Here we go. Motion.
Let go.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Keon White on the tackle.
2 yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a... First down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Johnny Ryan.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
On the set.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
They
29.
get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at
These
the
third down
43-yard
conversions
line.
are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
It's now second
It'll
and
bring
10.
up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Crack all 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. To tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. They'll get the guard, Dominic Pooney, that time. Quick throw on the RPO is complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he'll take this up past the 40. I'll pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 5-yard pickup on
3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here is Rourke. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, 49ers.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the 49ers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Watkins motioning over. Try the draw with Hunter. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard. To the air, it's Rourke. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and with great awareness meets great scheme. All you need is great execution.
McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll look to throw. That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
31 yards.
That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready, ready? Unlock line. Unlock. Panther 60. Set up. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on, come on. 68.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down the sideline. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A huge play there on the screen pass. 33 yards.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and you know what? He does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, 49.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's James. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Running here is James. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check up.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
On for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving left. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Rams, 1st down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Cavity Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Work to throw on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. They'll return this from the 11. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
After on the 31-yard line.
We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Rourke. That into the hands of Watkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
8 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll go with James. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set.
Now, work. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. Worked. He'll air this one out for Watkins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They run out of the gun, and here's James. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49.
San Francisco.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take
and he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Now
a handoff, running right, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll get this out wide. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
18. Ready?
Here's a toss as they look to run. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
First and 10.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
And now for a second time, he loses the football. The Niners have got it. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 27, Rams 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Okay,
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Third and inches.
Let's go now. Gravity line. Let go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Throwing now from the gun. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Take it.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. Oh, the ball's out. The Niners have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Work will throw on 2nd down. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a handoff to James. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and inches.
Check. Liking 18. Go.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
Number 37.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run with James. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Set up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, they need 5.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Out of pistol, gonna give it to James. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
It is 3rd and 10.
Sack. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Ready.
He'll step up and run. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
That's another Rams.
1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. That finds Nakua downfield. Complete. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
1st down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cougar 19.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 34, Rams 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. The show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Rourke. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Rourke. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rourke going to throw it here on 3rd down. He'll swing this out to James. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. No return forthcoming. It's a tough sack, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Get home, boys. We got this.
Okay.
Here's 1st and 10.
65 catch. 65 catch. Come on. Come on. Set. No.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Martin on the coverage.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd down.
Got it. Bronco 80. Let go.
They'll look to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down.
On the ball now.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Hook.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here comes 2nd down.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Ready. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Rams,
Cougar
first down.
19.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are back within 6.
34. Rams 28.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. So we get to a pressure kick. And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
On the ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down.
Here's first down.
50-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
So a win here.